You are especially welcome to Transportation Techniques and Management class. We are on number 8 today. And number 8 is passenger car units. I hope you are with your calculators. This is passenger car units. And after today, you should be able to know how to estimate it. You see, it is the unit of measurement that we use in traffic. And without it, you will not be able to pass a message and take some decisions. That is the unifier. The PC, we call it PCU. It is a unifier. It is a way to measure traffic flow. And we do that measurement by conversion into some standard units. For example, different vehicular types, they have their equivalents to passenger car. And what this does to us is that it helps us in assessing traffic capacity and the flow on road, especially when you have mixed traffic where various vehicle sizes and types are present. So that is what the PCU, what it does. In another explanation, it is a unit of measurement for vehicles on the road. It is how we measure, we unify it to see it as a car at the end of the day. That's what the PCU does. So that suggests that if the multiplying factor, the equivalent value of a bus, if it is 2, for example, and I have 60 buses, what I need to do is to multiply 2 by 60. If after I've conducted a traffic volume and I have 3,000, what it suggests is that it should be 3,000 buses multiplied by 2. It will give me the PCU value. So the same thing is applicable to other vehicular types. Whichever volume you have counted per hour, per day, per week, per month, per year, they should transcend into the same unifier. It is when they become the same through the PCU, different equivalent values, that we can now say, okay, we can take some decisions on them. But when they are still scattered, one is carrying values from cars, values from trucks, values from buses, values from motorcycle, values for auto rickshaws. At that point, if you have not done the conversion, you cannot take a very serious set of decisions on what you have done. Now, let us go more practical about what we are doing. Now, PCU assigns a value to each vehicle type relative to a standard passenger car, which usually has a PCU of 1. That is the basis. A car is 1. When you multiply any value that you have counted from car with the PCU, it is usually the same number because it is seen as 1. Now, roads often have a mix of vehicles, just like what I said earlier, not just passenger car. This makes it difficult to analyze traffic flow. That means you can't analyze traffic flow without having the conversion into the PCU. And the PCU means passengers car unit. There are some authorities that could say passengers car equivalents. So for you not to have difficulties in analyzing traffic flow, there is a need for you to take advantage of the conversion. When you do the conversion, in fact, it will let us know that volume is not equal to load. Yes. From real life example as a consultant, I found out that even in up to Delta State in South Nigeria. Now, traffic flow and capacity, PCU helps to standardize the impact of these different vehicles. That is another thing it does. And larger vehicles like buses and trucks typically have higher PCU values than cars because of the fact that we use a higher value for them. So by the time you multiply, it is usually higher, and it makes it easier for us to analyze the flow of traffic. And another reason is because they occupy more space. And because of that, we could be relating them to the load that the load that they give, the load and its pressure that they give to the road surface. For example, a bus might be assigned
Hello, sir.
a PC of...
Hello, sir.
Yes.
So, yeah, please, I just want to be clear. So from this explanation now, it means that the unit is a passenger car, right?
It is coming back. It is coming down to passenger car. Let me land. I will come to that example. Yes. A bus might be assigned a PCU of 2, for example, meaning it takes up to equivalent space and it takes up the equivalent space and impact on traffic as 2 passenger cars. A motorcycle might be assigned a PCU of 0.4, meaning it has less impact than car. So the example is where I'm going to, because so that everybody can understand, especially as it concerns the graphics. So now we have the demonstration. The meaning of the passenger car unit means that because we are using 1 for car, that means everything is coming to represent the space of a car on the road. That's the meaning. I will give you a... But I don't want us to say it is automatically, but it is because we are using 1. If we use 2, it doesn't. But because we are using 1, and any number multiplied by 1, any integer that is multiplied by 1 will remain as it is. That's the reason, because of the factor of 1 for car. Look at this table, for example. Are you seeing 1 here for passenger car? I see 1 here.
Yes, sir.
So any number we have, if we multiply it by 1, it suggests that we are having that same number. If it is 355, if we multiply by 1, it is 1. Now, let us get for pedal circle. Pedal circle. Pedal circle. Do you know the meaning of pedal circle, class? From the word pedal.
Be like bicycle.
Bicycle.
So now, let's say we have 300 bicycles here. What is going to be our PCU value for the bicycle? If this is 300, if this space is 300, what will be the PCU of the bicycle?
300 times 2.2.
What do you have?
60.
So you have 60 here. The 60 will help us to do further analysis about the space that the bicycle is occupying and also about the load that it is putting on the surface of the road. Yes, that is what we call the road life study under the traffic service. It is not part of this course. The road life study will make use of whatever load that we are putting on top and the number of years that it has been designed to operate. So let's assume that we have 600 in this motorcycle. 600. What will be our value for what will be our PCU value for motorcycle when this is 600? What do you do?
240, I think.
How did you arrive at 240?
Yeah, 600 times 4 over 10.
No.
240.
0.4 times 600.
Thank you. Straightforward. 0.4 times 600. What if the passenger car is 900 here? What is the total PCU?
900.
Thank you. Then this light vehicle. What if it is 900?
900.
Don't take this serious. Don't take this one serious. Don't take this serious. Then medium goods vehicle. What if it is 1,200 that you have counted for that one?
1,800. 1,800.
200 for the LGV, for the medium good vehicle. This should be MGV. For the MGV, if it is 1,200, what's the total PCU value?
1,800.
Okay. What of buses and coaches? If it is 1,005 that you have here, what is the total
3,000.
PCU?
3,000.
How did you arrive at 3,000 plus?
That's 1,500 times 2.
Very good. What of the HGV? Forget this authority. HGV. What if it is HGV and we have 2.3 as the value or the multiplying value, and this place is 1,800? What will be the total PCU for the first one?
4,140.
How did you arrive?
Fuck.
2.3 times 1.8.
1.8, yeah.
Thank you. What if these articulated buses, if you have it as 2,100 in the first one are 2,100?
6,720.
How did you arrive at that?
2,001 times 3.2.
Okay. Thank you so much. So that is how, yes, that is how you will definitely arrive at that point. You multiply it with the factor. So now, this is a foreign example. It's a foreign example. Let me give you a real life example. This is from my consultancy experience in I will not mention the name again, but at least you can see your screen. Do you see the serial number? Do you see the timing that we did the survey? This is a real life survey. This is a real life survey. Class, don't forget that we are discussing the passenger car unit. What time is this? The serial number 1. What time is serial number 1?
7 a.m. to 8 a.m.
7 a.m. to 8 a.m.
So it suggests that when they come into that particular environment, it was just one. Let's use this one as, let's use this as bicycle. Just one bicycle came to the inner part of the road. This is done to different part of the road, but this is the inn. Is that okay? And out of the road, let's assume that it is inside Unilag. Just one bicycle comes in. Between what time to what time?
7 to 8 a.m.
How many goes out of Unilag between 7 to 8?
1.
1.
I'm using Unilag as an example because I don't want to mention the name of that organization that I worked with. Okay, now what's the total?
2.
Okay. Between 8 and 9, how many do we have that came in?
0.
Nothing.
None. Thank you.
Nothing.
How many went out?
3.
What's the total?
3.
3.
Okay. Now, how many between 9 and 10? How many came in?
3.
3.
How many went out?
3.
3.
Meaning meaning what? Now
6.
okay. If you look at this pattern very well, you will see that from this pattern, if you give me this pattern, I will tell you that it is you have a bus. Now this is a bus count. You know the reason why I know it is a bus count? You know the reason?
No.
I checked the PCU and I know it is bus. You know, I was telling you that let's use bicycle. When I got to this place, I saw the PCU that is 4. So 4 divided by 2, what do you have?
It's 2. No?
Okay,
but I notice what we did
I'm
here, all the PCs is like we are multiplying the total by 2.
Yes.
That is the reason
That's why
why
I said it's bus.
Now, for the purpose of exam, listen carefully. The first one is a foreign example with their foreign mistakes. And after I domesticated the foreign example, listen to these PCU values that you are expected to use for the purpose of exam. Number 1, Give me the vehicular types and I will give you the value that you should use. From the consultancy experience I've had in Nigeria, give me the vehicular type. Let me give you the value that you use as to multiply. Truck, use 3. Truck, use 3. Which other one? I told you you should not use the one I taught you. That one is just to teach you from a foreign perspective with their possible error, because we have domesticated it here and I'm giving you the values that we use in practice. So Danfo is under bus. Use 2. Which other one?
All these sedan cars or saloon cars, anyway.
All the cars use 1. All the cars use 1. SUV, you can use SUV and ELOS, you can use 1.4. You can use
mini cars like Korope.
Like which
mini
one?
bus, space bus, like
Mini bus.
Okay, you say Korope, right?
Yes,
Korope, you can use 1.8.
No, it can't be 1.8 now. It's not
Is
as big
it
as
bigger than
cars now.
SUV?
Korope use 1.8 for Korope.
Sir,
What of SUV,
is it based
sir?
on the size or it should be 0.8?
Korope is classified
It
as
carries more
a
passengers.
bus, and it has more passengers. You know, for 2 reasons: space and volume.
Sorry, what is it?
So it is still a bus.
It's a mini bus.
It's a bus. That's why it is not far from what a bus is. That's the secret. It shouldn't be
so
far
we're using 1.4 or 8.
1.8 according
for Korope. Use 1.8 for Korope.
What
And
of
if
BRT buses?
If you check, the frequency of movement of Korope is higher than the frequency of the volume of. So it is not only the size that we are looking at. We're also looking at the pressure they put on the surface of the road. Do you understand? So that's the justification for the 1.8. Which other vehicular type?
BRT.
Coaster. Okay.
BRT use 3.0. No, don't use 3.0. Let's use 3.7 for BRT. Governor, are you taking notes? You know how we can help, how I can help you. As I'm saying it, let the class rep, are you with us or with us?
You are taking notes, sir.
As I'm saying it, let class rep take notes, or any other person take notes. Then you send it to class rep should send it to me. I will agree with you, and that is what we have agreed, and that's what I will use for the exam. But I will try to suggest in line with the professional practice, the consultancy experience. The reason why I'm flipping some of the figures is simply because in consultancy experience, there are some vehicular types that are not really frequent and that might not really occur throughout the survey. So I'm listening to the type again.
Sorry, sir. If we use 3 PCU for truck, then you are saying BRT or coaster can also go for 3.
3.7.
No, truck is 3. Truck is 3.
BRT 3.7.
No, BRT use 2.7 for BRT. 2.7 for BRT. Use 2.7 for BRT. It is still under bus, but it is a bigger bus. That's why it has to be close to 2. It will still carry some characteristics of 2.
So now
all the trucks, all the trailers use 3.
What of coastal bus?
Coastal bus use
It's the same as
2.5.
Is it not like
If BRT is 2.8, use 2.8 for BRT, use 2.5 for coastal. You know the beauty of this discussion? You are going to collate it and send to me. That is what I will use for you for your exam. Is that fine?
Yes, sir.
So ask me another type.
Luxurious bus. Luxurious.
Luxurious bus. Let us use 2.95.
Wait.
Use 2.9.
So there is this vehicle in the east that they call a Kulobia.
You know what?
Ecolobia.
It's
Okay.
like Molue.
What of Molue? Molue.
So which one is 2.9 again, please?
Use that
2.95. Luxurious. 2.95.
Okay.
So which other type? Tell me the type and let me give you the value.
We normally have some heavy mobile equipment that move on the road, like payloader, crane, or forklifts and all that. How do you categorize those things?
Is this mainly for
All those
passenger
ones.
or equipment is also included?
Yes, like tractor, truck, leave them as 3.
Okay, tanker.
Yes, leave them as 3.
So what of tricycle?
Very good question. Now, what did we agree? Thank you. Very good question. You know, for bicycle, leave bicycle as 0.3. Let's trace tricycle. Don't forget that tricycle is also referred to as auto rickshaws. Now we can now get, if bicycle is 0.3, motorcycle should be 0.45, then Marwa should be 0. We use 0.5. That's tricycle. No, now we are dealing with car, followed by tricycle. Car is 1. Tricycle, let's leave tricycle at 0.6. Let's leave motorcycle as 0.4. Let's leave bicycle at 0.3. Is that taking class?
Motorcycle 0.5 or 4.
What did I say, class?
Change it to 0.4.
Okay, yes. It was 5 before, so let me correct it.
Yes.
What about car?
0. You can see. I hope you are seeing how we are fixing the values. I hope you are seeing the pattern. That one is bigger than 1. That's what we are achieving. Is that okay?
Yes. What about car? What do you use in car?
1.
Car is 1. What did I tell you for SUV?
SUV. 1.4.
1.4 SUV and Hilos.
1.4.
Said 1.4.
1.4. Yes.
Okay. So I hope that is clear enough, class.
Excuse me, sir.
Okay.
When you say trucks, there are different kind of trucks. We have
I say all trucks, leave them as 3.
All trucks.
Yes.
Okay.
Leave them. Trucks, so trailer, caterpillar, put them as 3. We are considering, to fix these values, we are considering the space they occupy, we are considering passengers, we are considering the size. We are considering the size. It is just for us to be able to analyze the flow of traffic at the end of the day, and also to see the pressure. We are considering the pressure they put on the road surface. Those are the factors we are considering. We are not just fixing them.